Day 7, Mangalore to Murudeshwar, 158 kilometres.
The warriors, the survivors.
We made it!
Yeah.
Today started off with a visit to a local school. Each of our teams had brought along supplies such as stationery, arts and crafts or sports equipment to donate to the children. The children were lovely and welcomed us with a song which we didn't manage to catch on video. We didn't get to spend as much time with them as we would have liked because we had to get on the road pretty quickly. Otherwise, it was a good start to the day. Google said there was a road that goes there. It's yeah, the road kind of ends here. Beautiful beach though. And that's us.
Came to the end of the road, so I had to go for a swim. just a cow going shopping. As you do when you're a cow in India. This is apparently the birthplace of Dosa. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, so yummy.
As we were coming into Murudeshwar, it was some kind of holiday or some special occasion. I think it was for Krishna. And so the temples, and specifically the hotel we were staying at, which was right behind the temples, was absolute chaos. There were people everywhere and they were all blocking the entrance to the hotel and the exit at this point. So we were kind of all wedged in amongst people and vehicles and motorbikes, and it was just absolute nuts. So we don't have any footage of that because we were trying to fight to actually get to our hotel. In the end, I was driving. In the end, I just pushed through some people, just kept edging through, and then the security guard saying, no, you have to turn around, because I was heading towards the exit rather than the entry, which the other security guard had told me to do. Anyway, I'm like, I can't turn around. There's no room to move. And as soon as he turned his head, I just kind of edged past him while he tried to stop us. And then we saw a gap, so we just took it and went into the hotel. But the next footage you'll see is from around the hotel and the beach in particular. So we had a really lovely evening on the beach and then at a local hotel having our last dinner during the race, because the next day was our very last day. We made it to Murudeshwar. 10 of us here. We're in Murudeshwar. From our hotel room, we have a view of the ocean and a swimming pool. and some vacant, abandoned looking buildings. But it's nice to get out of the rickshaw for a bit and hear the ocean breeze. View from the front of our hotel. Lots of people over at the beach swimming. It's the first time we've seen local people in the water. They're normally standing on the beach. And Daisha's videoing me.
Not great hygiene, but a good view. And there's Kitty.
First time we've seen local people in the water. They're normally standing on the beach. And this is our hotel. RNS Residency. Right by the ocean. And then all our little tuk-tuks, rickshaws I should say, not tuk-tuks, are all parked over there. All nicely lined up, where people seem to be wanting to go and take photos of them. It is. Is massive. Krishna. There's lots of people here because it's a holiday celebration, a religious celebration. And I'm getting beeped at by the cars, not even in their way, but it's huge. And then just over here behind us, so many steps, is this temple, which if you look at the detail on it, well, you probably can't see the detail, it is a massive stone structure. Prayer beads. Get me some more because mine aren't working. Not that I've been praying. So some of the crew, some more of the crew, and Princely, who's out about organisers. We're down on the beach. There's our hotel over there, and Krishna, and the temple right here on the beach. Some camel. Interesting. Bye-bye, camels. Poor camels. And just a whole lot of street food stalls. It's amazing. Daisha getting a drink. Everyone here's had fried fish. Lots of people getting stuck in the sand. The tide comes in, so the roads and everything close off at 7:30. Tide's coming right in now. Amazing. That night at dinner we found out that they had made an error on the mileage distance for the very next day. So Daisha and I had dinner, we had a quick drink, and then we decided to go back to the hotel and go to bed early so that we could get up and leave a lot earlier the next morning. We didn't want to be finishing late in the day the next day, so it was a really good call that we did that because it kind of worked to our advantage in the end.